Yo YouTube, what's going on? Today we are going to be doing a YouTube boxing tier list. I got this idea from Vidal Riley, KSI Gold Trainer. So feel free to go check his out. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. Right, here we've got the YouTube boxing tier list that Vidal Riley used. So right, let's get into this. So first, Ben Askren. Let's be honest, he is not a boxer. He's a wrestler at the end of the day. He's a wrestler, not a boxer. So we're gonna put him in should retire. So, because of course with his fight against Jake, it didn't go to plan as we thought it would. At the end of the day. Like, we thought Ben Askren would win, but no, of course. He went up against Jake Paul at the end of the day. We're gonna... Right, Austin McBroom. This is a hard one. He's only had one fight. That's the problem. He's only had one fight against Bryce Hall. So I'm gonna put him in good, I'll say. If he has another fight, I'll put him in almost fair. I will. So, the next one with Deji. Ooh, thing is, his first fight, he lost. And but you say that he did make Jake Paul look like this. So, but then this recent fight he's had with Vinny Harker, he lost. So I'm gonna put him in not good. He just, in a way, no offense, Deji. I actually quite like Deji. He was my childhood. Him and KSI were. No offense, Deji, or anything. I just had to put Deji by it in not good because all he needs is the right training camp. At the end of the day, that's all he needs is the right training camp. Right, Nate Robinson. Oh, this is gonna be proper. It's gonna be should retire. Anison Gibb. Well, he's had three fights. No, 4 fights actually. Because he's gone up against Max Plays FIFA, Jay Swingler, lost to Jake Paul, and then he went up against Taylor Holden in his 4th fight, who he beat the living shit out of. So I'm gonna actually put Gibb as almost fair. I will. If this is Slim, I believe. Yeah, Slim. Well, he's done well. I'll admit he is the thing is I'm gonna put him in good. I'd say. However, let's be honest, one of the best boxers of all time. His recent fight with Logan Paul was a draw. It was. Logan Paul smashed in that fight. I'll say myself, Logan Paul smashed that fight. I stayed up and watched that. I don't know why, but yeah. Cause all I saw was hugging anyway. So I'll put Mayweather God tier, of course, because he's one of the greatest boxers of all time. And he's 50 and I know in his boxing career. Well, 50 losses and 1 draw now, because of course it would be an exhibition fight with Logan Paul. Right, Vinny Harker. This is a hard one, you know. I'm gonna put him in good because of course he only beat Deji at the end of the day by a TKO. Well, he had a good fight against Deji, I'll say. Fair play to the lad. He had more of a sportsman. He went up and said to Deji that he's not a failure. Well done to the man. He acted like a true sportsman. He did. Alright, we're moving on to Bryce Hall, the 40 Street Fights person. I'm gonna put him in not good. Because at the end of the day, he talked so much rubbish for the fight. and gotta look like Gargamel at the end of the day from Smurfs. So we'll put him in not good at the end of the day. Jake Paul. I do not like this guy, but I'm gonna have to put him in God tier. He is smashed over his YouTube boxing scene. Like, living more hate him. You have to admit he smashed the YouTube boxing recently. I know we haven't fought a real boxer. He needs to fight a real boxer. Of course, with Tyrone Woodley, he's got power now. So, hopefully he can finish Jake off for us. But, yeah, even though I hate Jake, you have to admit, like, live more hate him. He's done well for the YouTube boxing scene. And, like, he smashed it. He smashed it. Right, FaZe Jarvis. Right. His fight against Michael Lee for TikTok for this guy. He done well. He done well against Michael Lee. So we'll put him in. We'll put him in almost there, as he's only had one fight. Adam Salah. Well, his last fight ended up having a draw. He got basically beat up by a 17-year-old, really. So we'll put him in. I mean, apparently he's got boxing like history. So we'll put him in like good in a way. Right, Joe Weller, the one who started this YouTube boxing with Theo Baker. I'll put him as should retire. Of course, he lost his fight. That was KSI's first fight, so we have to put him in should retire because he lost his first fight, and then he had sparring session with Jake Paul at Jake Paul's old house, and he couldn't take a body shot from Jake. I like Joe Weller, but I have to put him in should retire. Right, DDG. He's done well in his first fight in the social gloves, so I'll put him in good. I will. Right, Nate Wyatt, TikTok guy. Well, he had a stinker in his first fight. Should put not good. Right, Michael Lee. Yeah, not good. Fousey 2, but should retire. AMX. I mean, he's done well, you know. He is a good fighter. So I'll put him in almost there. I will. I'll put him in almost there. Right, Alex Wasabi. We haven't seen him fight, so I'm gonna put him in not good. Logan Paul. This is a hard one, actually. We know he haven't won a fight yet, but he smashed it against Mayweather to go up with one of the best boxers of all time. I'm gonna put him in God tier. Moving on to the fat neek himself, KSI. I'm joking. Moving on to KSI. Well, of course he's won it, but he's got 2 wins and 1 draw. I'll put him in God tier. He's done well with the YouTube boxing scene. Taylor Holder. This is a hard one, actually. Ooh, this is a hard one. Well, he done well against Gib. Well, it got to a split decision where, of course, Gib basically nearly got robbed. So we'll put Taylor Holder in not good, of course, because he hasn't won any fights yet. Right, FaZe Sensei. Moving on to the last one, FaZe Sensei. Of course, he's a very good fighter. He's a very good kickboxer, and he's a very good MMA fighter. So I'm gonna have to put him in almost there, I'll say. Of course. This is our YouTube boxing tier list. Yeah, like this, you can't argue with this. With Jake Paul pick, you can't really argue because at the end of the day, he has proven, in a way, he can actually fight. Like, I actually hate Jake Paul, and I'm saying this myself. Jake has come so far with his YouTube boxing scene. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video today. Make sure you hit a like and subscribe and turn your notifications on, because you never know, we can do more tier lists. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe and turn your notifications, and peace.